the one to give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. I'm not coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This is for Corey Crosby-Merritt, in it for the first time. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
And the Washington first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Daniels back to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Let's go.
They motion a receiver left. Crosby-Merritt gets it from the gun.
This group's job, watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Right side cut by Higgins. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Back to 50, back to 60.
Crosby-Merritt on his own read. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up first.
Yeah, I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
Play action now. Daniels. Quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Daniels. Caught near the goal line. Now this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 70 with touching and cheese. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
70 CEML. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and 1, Daniels. This connects with Higgins. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped.
Looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. So they take their shot for the end zone block rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And the lead stays at 2.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Pack! Pack Warriors, 70. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Milrow with it on first. His first throw is an interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Commanders will take over their starts in the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. How about this? It's a 2-0 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Cowboy.
Daniels now on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab particularly tonight for him.
And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Bronco 80. Go.
Milrow from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
60 Eagles, 60. Knocked up, 7-5, 70, Dragon 60. Ready,
From the gun, Milrow. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an walk, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on third.
Get it. 65. Viking 18. 19 Light.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good one right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 average. 6.
Going from the gun here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Stack. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Brought in. He's got the first down grab and still going. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First down throw here from Milrow. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
19, target, go!
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, trap 50, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. To Krosky Merritt. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He has room past the 25. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Commanders trailing on the scoreboard. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Playing the motion man. Krosky Merritt on first down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The Seahawks 17-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70, Tampa Wolf. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And the run will not work. He is soft to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Groupie sends it through, and that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with them to end this opening half.
Things trim back down to a single-point prop as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
The throw. Here's Milrow. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
70, nothing.
Pretty short, it's Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Chapter 11. Ready. Warriors 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Come on. Turn 19.
Throwing now, Milrow. Putting down the field. He's got it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. The Nets got it. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Here we go.
Daniels on first down. The left side, caught by Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Trap 60. Top low 18. Hey, Smith.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. From the red zone on first. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
He rolls to his right. And the draw, just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay, ready?
First down run,
19
nabs him
right.
5. Now 2nd and 5.
Go! Ready, ready?
Milrow looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. 18 Warriors.
Milrow from the gun. Catch made. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now. They need 7.
Come on, come on. Hey, 79. Cowboy. Panther. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, Milrow. Chased down to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to adapt. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he hit a ton of yards.
3rd and long for him here. He lost that football. And the Commanders get to it first.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready? Ready?
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Red. Cougar 19. Drop 60, drop 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Let's go now.
Motioning left.
Viking 18.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Kronsky-Merritt. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
The back grabs it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. The Commanders' rush brings him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Throwing here, Milrow. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ready? 70 line, 7 bucks. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To the left and pulled in by Cup. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Come back, stop, 760 average.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go now. 8 kick, 7 bucks, 7, 19. Ready?
Milrow now to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the fourth. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Get it! 19,
Main the motion man.
19, Tiger. Ready,
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. Cap on Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Iran, it's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice down. Tap the 60, tap the 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf.
From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way.
And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
Seahawks take over at first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a walker run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Nothing. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 65. 18.
Milroe with it on first. On the move, hit it right. Now he takes it. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Walker on first down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second and 9 at the 49-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks down by a touchdown.
On the set.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Top 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
The throw. Here's Milroe. Oh, he lost the football. And the Commanders pick it up. At the 20. And this one may be in the reach now because the defense comes through with 6. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Dude, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
18. Pioneer. Let's go now. 18. Go.
Here's Milroe to throw. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
To the air, Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
19.
line.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. That's what right as he throws, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick.
Second and 10. Milroe to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
70 Rangers.
First and 10 at the
First down throw here from Milroe. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and Surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. Second and 10. Will Rowe from the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready? Back up, 19, trap 60, go!
Throwing now. Throw is caught. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, Milrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther and left.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Here he is to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Desperation time here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Ready? 18, Rattler. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Forced out to his right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Let's go.
And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. So even though it's not officially over, it's probably just to get the final score a couple points closer. Here he goes, one final shot. Chased out to his right. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
The score, Commanders 34, Seahawks 26.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this was the type of response